Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the American Journeyman with Zebu Nation. We are, of course, here with Michigan State University, and the end of the Big Ten season is upon us. Our eighth and final game of the regular season. We'll see what sort of postseason options we have. I'm not even sure what's going to happen after this. I'm sure we're going to make the Big Ten tournament, but then after that, who knows? So we have, of course, after 7 games, 4 wins, 0 draws, 3 losses, puts us in 4th place. Now, today is a big game, not just for seeding and for, position in the tournament coming up, but because, of course, we are playing our hated rivals, the University of Michigan Wolverines. Here they are in all their maize and blue glory. They're actually not a bad team. Nathan Heath is a very good striker. Joel Estrada, right winger, maybe the best player in the league at 18 years old. 4 stars, pretty good. Rest of the team isn't too bad either. Let's take a look. They do have a couple of injuries. Eric Shaw at right back needs some rest. Joey Collins at central defense. Looks like they could be a little thin on defense. They don't have a ton of defenders going on here, especially with Collins injured. Davis, a walk-on, is probably their next choice at right back. And then they have Ben White at left back. Not a lot of else going on at defense in terms of reserves. So they're definitely going to be relying on their starters. They are also starting a 1-star player, Taj Perez, 22-year-old midfielder. Probably not the best player in the world. Central midfield attack. Guess he's got some heading going for him. I don't know what else. We haven't really scouted these guys very well, but we know he's 1 star. That's no good. So we'll see how good Michigan is. We'll see if we can put them on them, win the bragging rights for the state of Michigan. That would be good. Now, we also have some other important matchups going on today. We have sort of the two biggest programs, at least in terms of reputation and accomplishment, Maryland and Indiana, playing in this final weekend. Ohio State, Rutgers, not a lot going on there. But Penn State, Wisconsin, that's a big game. The winner of that game will most likely be second place in the league. Yeah, most likely. If Penn State wins, they'll have 16 points, tied with Maryland. There's a potential that they could sneak in there and steal the regular season title from Maryland, depending on what happens in their game versus Indiana. Wisconsin wins. That puts them 18 points and puts a lot of pressure on Maryland. Maryland will need to win in that case. And then whichever team wins will be ahead of us. If we beat Michigan, we'll have 15 points, so that'll put us in 3rd place. So it seems like the best we can finish is 3rd place, because even if they draw, that puts Wisconsin on 16 points, and the best we can do is 15. So looks like we're looking at 3rd place as long as we beat Michigan. So we have to do that. Keep our rankings, keep our bragging rights. Let's get to the match preview. Michigan is at home, 6-4 favorites. Okay. Maybe we should take a look at their stadium and stuff. I don't know. We'll see about that. We'll see. Maybe we can slip that in this episode. See how long the episode is. But anyway, we're both coming in on inconsistent form. We haven't really played each other, at least since this save started, obviously. We have a suspension. Team captain Frank Miller is suspended. They have 2 ineligible players, 1 injured, Collins, and 1 just ineligible, Alexander. So that's not so good. 51 degrees and breezy. UofM Soccer Stadium in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Lovely name. Lovely, lovely name. And there we have Vargas starting in the middle there. And we're a little low on reserves. We don't have our full complement of 12. We don't even have our normal complement of 10. So we got you know, some depth issues that have been lingering all season. But anytime you have an injury or somebody out, just makes it that much worse, especially somebody in the midfield. It's not so good. So here is our starting lineup. Should be pretty familiar. Bjarnason, Johnstone, Morris at the fullbacks, Kaba and Green in central defense, Jajun in Portugal starting in the midfield, Torres, Vargas, Nielsen, and Bernard up top. Our leading goal scorer on the season. All right, hand that over to the assistant. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have given a pep talk for the Michigan game, but, you know, just going to treat it like any other game, apparently. They are running the 4-5-1. Team captain Heath up top. Nathan Heath, leading goal scorer. Ricardo Post, leading assist man, along with their right winger Estrada. That's the guy we got to keep an eye on, and we definitely are doing that. Guess we'll pressure them up the middle like we normally do. Let's get to the tunnel. It's Derby Day. How much do you look forward to taking on your rivals? I personally look forward to this one. Torres takes the captain's armband. Sure, let's go. Here we are. Weird little Michigan stadium with crazy block building in the background. All right, so Michigan are in the maize and blue, and we are, of course, in the green and white. That's how it should be. Here we are, Bernard getting a highlight straight off the bat. Green is there on the back post. Not a great header. Sandoval is going to chase it down for Michigan and take it the other way. Jajun, great steal. Can we start the old double counterattack? We'll counterattack their counterattack. It's triple counterattack. No, doesn't look that way. Unless White messes up somehow. He does not. Highlight is continuing. Can't quite tell what Michigan's doing. Look like they're putting on a little bit of pressure. Tried to get it forward to Bernard. Cannot do it. Post turns it over at midfield to Portugal. Morris is just going to keep booting it downfield until something happens. And that something is Bernard getting loose on the back line. Maybe we should tell our guys to, like, chill out on the long passing, but we'll see. Nielsen drops it short to Torres. Back to Nielsen. Offside. How to work on that one, boys. Got to work on that. That was not great. Not great. Go corner by De Leon of Michigan. Kaba heads it out. Estrada chases it down. Gets it back, playing back and forth with De Leon. Sends it in again. Kaba heads it out again. Estrada scores off Bjarnason. They're calling that an own goal for Johnstone. So it must have deflected off Johnstone. Caught Bjarnason off. Yep, that's how he scored at that weird angle. He was trying to cross it. Bounced off Johnstone. That's unfortunate. Here we go. Let's get the equalizer, boys. 9 minutes in. Portugal centers. Jajun wide open. Ooh. Just wide. All right, let's look at some team instructions here. Let's stop working the ball in the box. Let's take some shots, boys. Let's take some shots. Sure, why not? Why not? Jajun's been booked, so yes, let's tell him to ease off tackles. We cannot afford to lose a midfielder. Can't even afford to take him out of there. Don't really have much. I mean, we do have Shaheda on the bench, so we can bring him in if necessary, but he was coming off a slight little injury. He's looking pretty good, though. Stats are improving. Abilities are improving. So that's good. Good, good. Here we go. 31 minutes down. Jajun wins it at midfield. Bernard out wide for Torres. He's going to beat his man. Back to Bernard. Nope, can't get there. Portugal It's bouncing around. Where's our defensive midfielder? He got way too forward on that one. Good steal by Kaba. Green drops it back to Morris. He's going to launch it again. Nope. Stop giving it to Morris because he's just going to launch it if you do. He's going to get fed up. Michigan is pressuring forward. There's Portugal gets it forward. That's a great pass to Bernard. Wide open. How did he miss? Man, that keeper made a great stop there. Here we go. 32 minutes down. Nielsen. Again, they're trying with this play. Again, it doesn't work so good. Let's not do that again, please. We got some big central defenders. We can send it in there. 37 minutes. Portugal gets a yellow card. Bernard gets a yellow card. Yikes. Come on, boys. Come on. This looks like we're going to go into halftime down a goal. Portugal's not looking so hot. He's got a 6.7 rating, which isn't bad. But still, could be better. All right, there's halftime. Not happy about what's going on here. Let's get to the dressing room. Pep talk. Assertive. Show me something else in the second half. All right, got a couple of guys motivated. Might bring in Van Boxtel at striker. And, of course, Shaheta in midfield. Other than that, there's not a lot we can bring in that would be of great effect. Let's give the boys a shout. Let's demand more. No, pressure. Giving them the pressure. All right, at 60 minutes, I think we'll take Portugal out. Yellow card, 68%. He does have a 6.9 rating, which is our best rating in the midfield, but I don't know. I got a bad feeling about him. So we'll bring in Shahita. That could help our midfield. Vargas isn't playing too well, but there's not much we can do about that. Vargas is going to have to stay there. Now we could switch. You know, we could switch formations, and that might be something to consider. Here we go. Throw in for Michigan. Post. Ease fouled. Morris fouls him. What are you doing? Penalty kick. Bjarnason, time to come up huge, my man. Nope. Ouch. Ouch. Brutal. This has been a brutal season. We can't go out like this. Not like this. Come on. 63 minutes. We got to get 2 goals. Michigan's already sitting back in a 4-5-1. We're going to have to start getting drastic here. I don't even want to try to pronounce that name. Thank you. Never give him the ball again, please. That would be lovely. DeLeon. Michigan's playing with it now. There's that guy. Please don't score. Thank you. All right. We have to change tactics here. I'm going to go to formation number 2. Bernard, I don't think we need him as a target man. Advance forward, attack. Mentality cautious. What are you talking about? Mentality attack. More direct passing. It's been a long time since we've used this formation, obviously. It's not a lot going on here. Out of possession, yeah. We need to push forward. Higher line. Get stuck in. Tighter marking. Prevent goalkeeper distribution. All right, we got a lot of stuff. A lot of changes we're making here. Got a lot of yellow cards out on the field. Oh boy, 73 minutes. Some substitutions here. Take out Bernard. I mean, do we bring in Eisner? I mean, Eisner's not terrible. We can definitely bring him in for Morris. Get that yellow card out of there so that we only have one yellow card. We need them to push forward. Push forward. We need goals, boys. We need goals. It's 80 minutes. 81. Here we go. Kaba. Sends one forward. Torres wins it. Gets it forward. Van Boxtel makes a run. Nope. Eisner's going to have to reset things. Gets it up. Jaijun drops it all the way back to green. He's just going to bomb it forward. Come on, boys. Let's make something happen. We're looking. Nielsen. See if the teenager can make a play. Jaijun out wide to Eisner. Great pass. Great pass. He crosses it. Torres on the back post. What are you doing? That was our chance. 83 minutes. Eisner with a throw-in. Van Boxtel. We'd like him closer to the goal, if you please. Nielsen crosses it all the way to Johnstone. He sends it back in. Vargas dips his head. Sends it in the back of the net. Outstanding. So you can see here on the old telestrator, you see there's a lot of room out here on the far side. So that's where we're gonna go with it. Gonna get it out here to the fullback. Immediately crosses it into Vargas at the short post. Goes right up in here and gets the nice header in the goal. Yeah. Is that how it worked? That's how it works. All right. There's Nielsen sending it out wide to all that space. Johnstone, great cross. Vargas, near post header. All right, we got one back. Can we manufacture a second goal? Save it. Oh, there's a good steal. Kaba getting very aggressive. Bombs it forward. Vargas on the run. He's got Boxtel, crosses it. And the finisher can't finish. That's outrageous. Jaijun is exhausted. There's not much we can do about that. 5 minutes of stoppage time. We have a shout left. We have a shout. Let's encourage. 1 minute to go. 30 seconds. 10 seconds to go. We're going to lose to our hated rivals. Michigan Wolverines. It's going to drop us probably to 4th place. The Big Ten, so we'll have not a great... I mean, it's not a bad seeding for the tournament, but it's probably not a great seeding either. Ouch. Ouch. That is devastating. Unlucky, boys. Wasn't to be. They got that one lucky goal off the deflection. That was enough. Maryland, 2-1 over Indiana. So Maryland wins the conference. Wisconsin loses anyway, so Penn State finishes 2nd. And then I think Michigan might finish third, actually. No, they finish fourth. We drop all the way to fifth position. Wisconsin stays in third. Yeah, that makes sense. Ouch. Not exactly top half. We're exactly in the middle. 4.5 place. I guess we are bottom half if you round down. We're in fifth place. NCAA Big Ten tournament coming up. What are the rules for the Big Ten tournament? All right, let's see. Draw date, November 3rd. That would be today. All right. Let's see. Qualification. Winner qualifies for the quarterfinals. Okay. What about the finals? What does the winner get in the finals? Winner qualifies for the championship. So does that mean the NCAA championship? I don't know. Or just they win the championship. Wolverines win in the Battle of Soccer Stadium. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Jaijun has fitness concerns. Send the assistant to the press conference. Got to see where we place in the Big Ten tournament. Who's our opponent? Big Ten tournament draws Michigan State against Michigan. What is that? How is that even possible? How is that possible? So Maryland, okay, Maryland qualifies because they were the first team. That makes sense because there's an uneven number of teams. So number one team qualifies, moves on. I hope. I hope that's how it is. Anyway, Wisconsin, Indiana, Penn State, Rutgers, Michigan, Michigan State. So it should be 2 versus 8. Let's look at the competitions. We can't see the competitions. Hello, I don't want to see the tournament. I want to see regular season. There we go. So it should be. So Northwestern and Ohio State didn't make it in. Is that what I'm seeing? Or they got a play-in game. Northwestern versus Ohio State for the right to play Maryland. Probably. Okay. That makes some sort of sense. So then it's Penn State, Rutgers, Wisconsin, Indiana, Michigan, Michigan State. Okay. All right. That's how they figured it out. I see. I see the logic now. All right. You get my approval. Get my approval on that one. For now. Big Ten. For now. All right. So we got to come back next episode and play against Michigan all over again. Hopefully we can find a way to beat them this time. So we're probably going to rest some players for as long as we can. When do we play? Do we get a week's rest, or do we get like 2 days rest? No, we get a full week. Going to play the game on Sunday, so that will allow us to give some players some rest in practice. You know, our midfielders specifically, and be fresh for Michigan. Okay, so we'll come back to play Michigan again, first round of the Big Ten tournament. So until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.